Pink Syngonium is a fast-growing plant and can be grown in smaller pots very easily. Only a few things matters when it comes to grow Syngonium plant fast and healthily. And in this video, we will talk about Pink Syngonium care. It includes their fertilizer needs, proper seasoning and some growth-boosting hacks, so let's begin and don't forget to subscribe. Pink Syngonium plant is a little sensitive plant as compared to other varieties of Syngonium. That's why the season depends very much for a healthy and fast-growing Syngonium plant. So the Syngonium plant is a tropical area, permanent plant, that loves a humid and hot area to grow. Such environment promotes a very fast growth of their leaves. You can grow them in the starting summers and they keeps on growing until late October days. But as the temperature drops in winters, they became dormant and don't grow much. If you are living in a cold area, you can move them indoors to protect them. Syngonium plant comes in many varieties with different colors and shapes. Some are very hardy and some of them requires a little bit of more care to grow, just like Pink Syngonium. But majorly all of them have same type of needs, like temperature and humidity. Some varieties of Syngonium plant like this wild, green Syngonium can bear temperature and other odd conditions better than others. So if you are starting with Syngoniums, try to grow regular and common varieties at first. For the fast and healthy growth of Pink Syngonium, there are a few important cares you must know, so now let's talk about them. The most important thing in Pink Syngonium care is to put them in an ideal location. For example, if you have your Syngonium plant in a dark area with very less light, the vibrant color of Syngonium plant would not appear. Proper lighting is extremely important to grow Syngonium plant healthily. The best location for Syngonium plant is that where at least it can get an hour of direct sunlight, and more than that will be better. In the hot summers, try to put them in a little shade, because the burning sun can cause browning tips. Deficiency of sun can cause such type of yellowing leaves on your Syngonium plant and a very slow growth appears as well. So put it in a well-lit area for a constant and proper growth. Another important thing for Syngonium plant care is about its watering. Proper watering of Syngonium plant is also an important thing, as it likes a humid area. Especially in summers, a gentle shower helps it grow very fast. In the growing season, you may need to water every single day, because the soil dries much quickly. But always wait for the soil to dry out a little and then water. The chance of overwatering of Syngonium plant is less, but still you should be careful. If your soil mix holding moisture for too long, then it can be a problem. Because it causes a stressed condition on the Syngonium and hence, yellow and browning leaves appears. A good soil mix also plays a big role in Syngonium plant care. Imagine if your soil is not draining water time to time, then it can cause a stunted growth. Pink Syngonium plant requires a regular nutrition, especially in its season. That's why your soil mix must have some nutrition. For that, you can use any well-draining and fertile soil mix. A similar one is also added in the description, must check it out. Otherwise you can use sand or perlite in your mixture to make it well-draining. Just make sure your Syngonium soil mix is not blocking moisture from draining. Fertilizing Syngonium regularly with a good fertilizer is also important in Pink Syngonium care. The variegated and colored varieties of Syngonium have a higher nutrients requirement, as compared to wild and common green Syngonium varieties. Deficiency of nutrition can also cause slow-growing Syngonium, with yellowing leaves. That's why regular fertilization is important. You can use any nutrients-enriched fertilizer. Our homemade liquid fertilizer for indoor plants is added in the description box. It works really well on Syngonium. Otherwise you can also use a commercial fertilizer, both works well. Just keep fertilizing it every 15 days, especially in the season. There are several problems as well that harm your Syngonium plant very commonly. And one of them is their yellowing leaves. The biggest cause of this problem is your water-blocking soil mix and transplant shock. So put your Pink Syngonium in a well-draining potting mix and transplant with a proper method. Brown leaves mostly appears due to nutritional deficiency, that's why use a good fertilizer for that. In the Pink Syngonium plant, change of leaf color also appears very commonly. Its major problem is due to your light conditions. So it's all about Pink Syngonium care. For any question, leave a comment below. And for the propagation of Syngonium plant, follow up this video, it will describe you everything about that.